Guild.
That was the one that I was just talking to. I suppose I'll deal with him soon. Good day,
Safe
Argonian.
travels, Landstrider.
I will assist you with your problems momentarily. Now, to take a little trip into the tavern.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Let's see, who's over here? It's a nice little tavern. Ah, Sapphire.
What's your problem?
Now, Lady Mule. I fear that you soon may leave us.
I wanted to talk to you about Shatter's
Now is
death.
not the time for exploration.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of
It
story.
would take a threat to all of Skyrim for me to depart.
How shall I deal with this person? I do have an excess of money. I could just pay and be done with it. But this woman irks me. Or I could try not parting with my coin. I'll try my hand at charisma. Lady Sapphire, you and I both know this is a setup. Since we both know, maybe we can avoid a whole lot of fuss and just forgive this person this minor
been a pleasure.
inconvenience.
Look, this is really simple. All right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything. That'll teach me to try and make extra coin around this city.
Sometimes I'm not certain that the people of Riften want to be helped.
I think some of them do, Lady Mule. They're just
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Erin, you never cease to amaze me. You always see the good in everything.
It's only because I've had an excellent teacher.
You two seem like main
You're a
character
stranger
types.
here too, huh? Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim.
Tell me, what do you know about the Blackbriar family in this town? They seem to be the top dogs.
Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail.
And who else is in her family? Maybe I can use this information to manipulate her.
Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
A murderer. And what about the Thieves Guild? They seem to have a lot of power. People fear them.
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
I try not to care about a lot of these things.
That's a shame. Too many people in Riften share your view, and look where it's getting them. It's going to take more than just myself and Erin to help this city. It has to want to help itself first.
And you're Riften's protector, I take it.
It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies, and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Aaron, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago.
And how did Aaron save your life?
It was Aaron who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
Well, good luck to you, Lioness.
Safe travels.
And
if
now...
your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
I've never seen Mjol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Now for main character
Well
number
met,
2.
friend. How can I help
Mjol
you?
told me that it isn't this bad everywhere.
You're not from around here.
Maybe one day I'll venture out
Imperial
and see if
spy,
she's right.
perhaps?
Volwolf Snowshod. Hello, sir. Let's have a little conversation.
Hmm?
Why is there so much hatred for the Empire?
They mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty. The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought for this land, and died for it. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs, and by Talos I'll not lose anyone else.
What happened to your daughter?
Lilia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago, when the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim. I was so proud of her. She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even lifted a blade in her life. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers cut her down, killed her like a dog, and left her body to rot in the mud. And that's why I won't rest easy until every single Imperial soldier joins her, and Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim.
Well, it's good to hear the opinions of the locals.
Support Ulfric or die trying. There's nothing in between.
Hello there.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
Do you accept charity?
Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get.
I'd like to donate 5 gold to your cause. Religious groups always fascinate me, and maybe you can learn something for me.
Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use.
And what does your religion believe?
Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace: love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm.
And what about the Temple of Mara? I hear she is a Daedra of light.
Wonderful! Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim.
I could have a wedding at this temple.
Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim?
Actually, no, not really.
Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony.
I'll buy an amulet of Mara.
Here you are. Now, remember, people in Skyrim respond to deeds. You'll find more people interested in your love if you help them. Good luck. Mara bless you.
I am going to wear this shiny. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Ah, yes, Amulet of Mara.
May you return to her benevolence in safety.
Hello there, Lydia.
I'm right behind you.
Interested in me, are you?
Well, yes. Why wouldn't I be? Are you interested in me?
Nope.
Oh. I'm sorry I said anything then.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. I doubt your combat prowess would prove valuable in a real battle anyway.
What?
I was trained by some of the finest warriors in all Skyrim to wield a blade as if it was an extension of my own arm.
You dare insult me, boy.
Don't set anything on fire, all right?
Oh, I don't think I can promise that.
My mother spares no expense where I'm concerned. I'm heir to the family fortune, after all. Once I'm in charge, I have bigger aspirations than just Skyrim. I plan to bring Blackbriar mead to all of Tamriel.
You're lucky the gods
My
decided you
children,
to
Sibby
survive.
and Ingen, are being groomed to run the family business one day as well.
You will pay.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
What sort of message?
Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Sounds easy enough.
Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
Why is Sibby in jail?
No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No god would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission.
So why don't you go tell Sibby yourself?
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
Coward.
I'll meet you outside of town.
I'm having the strangest urge to kill a red guard. The ones who are looking for that woman. Nice shoes, Faendal.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
A lot more tasks are on my plate than I remember. Where shall I go to next? What quest shall I deal with? Ah, yes, the Red Guards.